Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin, and for today's video we're going to be doing my September TBR. Yes, I am sick, that's why I sound like this. I currently have bronchitis, and I think it's sinusitis? I don't know how you say it. Either way, I've been sick for a minute now, so please just bear with me. But I've missed you all so much. I haven't posted in such a long time, and if you've noticed, I have way more bookshelves. I'm currently in a different location because I moved. I actually moved out. I did not end up going to school. There are moving vlogs and everything that have been filmed, but the past few months have just been an adjustment period for me, which is why I haven't posted anything. And I want to take a minute and say that I'm sorry and just thank you all for still being here. I'm sorry, but I'm hoping that things can get back to regularly scheduled programming and that I can post and edit more regularly and have content consistently for you. So wanted to mention that and say that I am sorry. It wasn't intentional. I didn't want anyone to think that I was leaving. I just needed time to adjust to the big life changes that had happened, which I go into more detail in my moving vlog, so we can kind of talk about it there. But today's video is my September TBR. I have not really read anything in the past few months, maybe like one book. It's insane. So we're kind of just going, I'm gonna zoom you out and we're going to pick my TBR together because I have no idea what I want to read. I'm currently in the middle of a book and it's written in verse, so it's pretty quick read. But other than that, I really don't know what I want to read, and this will be a way for you guys to see my shelves because I did like a reorganization video, or just like an organization video period, because they're brand new shelves. So that'll be coming, but my shelves are already a little bit different just because I've gotten a couple more books and needed to shift some things around from that video. So yeah, I'm gonna zoom you out now and we'll go through my TBR together. Well, I'm not really zooming you out, I'm just moving the tripod back, but I'm very excited. So let's pick my TBR together because I literally have no idea what I want to read. Also, I'm sorry for my appearance. I'm just in comfy clothes right now because, like I said, I'm sick. So all right, so these are my shelves. Well, most of them. I have 6 of them. You can only see 4. There are 2 big ones on either side of these as well. Maybe I'll just quickly boop, boop. Those are my shelves. This is crooked. All right, this is gonna be a hot mess, but it's gonna be a very chill TBR. I literally have no clue what I'm doing. Actually, because this is kind of gonna be a hot mess, maybe I'll film me picking it and then I'll sit down and talk to you guys about what I picked. That sounds like a better idea. So it took me about 5 minutes. Let me know if you enjoyed like that, if I should do it more, if I should never do it again. Just let me know. But we have quite the wide range of books here, primarily because I have no idea what I'm in the mood to read because I haven't read anything in so long. But I am excited about all of these. I have no idea if I'm going to get all of these, if I'll get to any of them, but we're gonna try. It's not gonna be from the lack of trying. So let's start with the book that I'm currently reading. Also, sorry, I'm a little out of breath. I have bronchitis. So the book that I automatically knew I was going to read because it's the book that I'm currently reading is Punching the Air by Ibi Zoboi and Youssef Salaam. I have no idea if I pronounced that correctly. Salam. I'm only 40 or so pages in. Where I'm at, he's like in a courtroom setting. He's on trial for a fight that he got in with this kid, I believe. And he's Black, so there are all of these prejudices against him. I feel like I didn't explain this book well at all. I'm kind of going in blindly, so it's a book that I've wanted to read for a while, but I don't fully know the synopsis of it. I also want to make it clear that there shouldn't be prejudices against him. There just are, but it's basically talking about racism, and this kid is on trial because of a fight that he got into with a white kid who is now comatose and can't like tell the truth about what really happened. So it's just him, and no matter what he does, he's seen as guilty from what I've gathered thus far. So just wanted to clarify that. So far, I'm really enjoying it. It is heartbreaking, but I'm enjoying it. Then I picked up a couple volumes of manga. So we have Death Note Volume 2, which these are pretty lengthy. It is 2 volumes. This is the Black edition. So it does take me a little bit longer to read these, but it's manga, so the format is a little bit different. It'll be nice to switch things up. The first one is one of my favorite manga volumes that I have literally ever read. I'm obsessed with it. So I'm very excited to continue on with the series. I've heard nothing but amazing things. So I really want to read this one. And again, because it's manga, I think it'll be a nice way to ease myself back into it. That's a theme with a lot of these. And then I also have Love Me, Love Me Not by Iosaki Saka, Volume 9. This is my favorite shoujo manga series, and I saw Volume 9 at the bookstore like a few weeks ago, so I had to pick it up. Hopefully I can read it soon. And again, these take me like an hour max to read, so another good way to ease myself back into the routine of reading, because I've been out of it for so long. I know, that was really attractive. Then I picked up a romance because I remember reading the sequel to this romance super quickly. So hopefully, again, the theme of this TBR, not too much pressure, I'll be able to get through it quickly and feel accomplished, and it won't feel like a chore. Not that reading feels like a chore, but if I put too much pressure, like I thought about picking up a big fantasy, but I don't really think that's the best idea given that I haven't read anything in a while. I don't want to burn myself out, so I want to get through things quickly, but not like mad at myself if I don't finish something in a week or whatever, you know what I mean? Because that's just how I am. But I have The Goal by Elle Kennedy. Like I said, I finished the sequel in this series. This is the 3rd book, but the prequel to this one I finished very quickly in like 2 days or something like that. So I am super excited. I love this series. It's a college hockey romance series that I absolutely adore, and I made my best friend read the first one because I loved it so much, and then I read the second one and I was like, okay, absolutely not, you have to read these, it's a crime that you haven't. And now she's finished the series before me, so I need to finish them to catch up with her. She keeps telling me like literally every day, so I really want to read this one, and I just love Elle Kennedy's writing style, and yes. Then I did pick a couple of fantasy books because I wouldn't be me if I didn't, but one of them is a reread and the other one I've heard is like super fast young adult fantasy read. So the first one is Fable by Adrienne Young. This is like a pirate fantasy, I believe, which is the one that I've heard is super quick. I don't really know anything about it other than it's a duology and it's like got stunning covers. So I am very, very excited to read this one. And then my reread is Caraval by Stephanie Garber. Her spin-off series, Once Upon a Broken Heart, which follows a character that we meet in the second book, but more so in the 3rd book, which I haven't read, comes out September 28th, I believe, and I have it pre-ordered. So I'm very excited about that, but I need to reread the whole series. I need to finish the series, but I need to reread it so that I'm like caught up and everything. And these books I fly through and I am obsessed with, so I know that this one should be quick. And then a book club that I am supposed to be a part of, the Lunar Along. It's not a book club, but it's a read along. Which sounds redundant to say because I just said along, but whatever, you get it. But I want to partake in as many of the live shows as I can, and I think that we're supposed to read 3 books this month, and we were supposed to read Cinder last month, and the live show is literally tomorrow. but I've already read Cinder, so I just need to reread it. Again, this was a pretty quick read. It was very easy, and I really enjoyed it when I read it. So I want to try and get through this and potentially the sequel as well. We'll see how it goes, but I want to try and partake as much as I possibly can. So, and lastly, I have A Deadly Education by Naomi Novik. I am aware that there has been some controversy around this book, but I also know that Naomi Novik went back and changed the thing that was so controversial, and in this specific case, I want to give it a chance and see, like, form my own opinions. I'm not sure if I might have the first edition, so I think, yeah, this is a first edition, so I don't think that the change would be in here. I believe the controversy, in case you're curious and you like want to do more research on it, I read about this a while ago, so I don't have like all of the details in the forefront of my mind, but it was that she misused like terminology surrounding dreads, or I think it was locks, and it came off very racist, and I believe she apologized for it and then changed it, and there was a new printing and everything. So I don't know if that would be in this edition. I hardly doubt it, but that's why I feel okay reading this. But I've heard amazing things, and when I started it, I only got like 49 pages in or something like that, so I don't think I got to the section where that popped up, but I really loved it, and I loved the main characters, so I'm very excited to read this one. It's a dark academia fantasy set in a very unique school, and it's very witty and everything, so I'm very excited to read it. That is everything for my September TBR. Pretty big considering I haven't read anything in like the past 3 months. It's fine. We're gonna do our best. Definitely won't read all of these, but I'm also going to try, so thank you all for being so patient with me. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to post a video, but I promise I have a bunch pre-filmed, and I did mean to post sooner than this. I just didn't expect everything to happen all at once like it did. So, yeah. But like I said, I love you all. I hope you're doing well, reading, mentally, and otherwise. I appreciate you all, and I hope to see you all in my next video, which I hope is really soon. Okay, bye guys.